Alright guys, Bill here, back more Brotherhood. The plan is to finish sequence 6 in one episode here, so let's do it. Might as well just try to fast travel. Because there's a fast travel thing here. Fuck, wait. It's here. God damn it. Ugh. That was bad.
Now, I will say, Tyler gives him this tip. Enzo and Cody, they kind of wish that you
Barracks.
with them. He spends the day hanging out with Enzo and Cody. And he just kind of bonds with them socially, and he does that well. You know, he's got a mind in there. He's operating in the game. It's really just like I really feel like Dave is not as bad at the game as people think he is in terms of like
who goes there?
Strategic thoughts.
Salve to you too.
Ezio! I was expecting my wife.
Somehow that does not surprise me.
The French putane have us under pressure.
Tell me about their general. He's Baron de Valois.
Cesare persuaded King Louis to lend him an entire army to defeat me.
For sure. I think that we saw a little bit of that.
Where can I find him?
It's only a matter of time before I have Valois by the throat. We have them in retreat.
They seem to be getting closer.
The situation is under control.
Close the gate!
Ben, so maybe I could use a little help.
Of the whole Nicole A situation where he's still talking about it, and the conversation that we'll get to eventually. It just seems like... And so people are just...
Ezio, shut the gate!
And I feel like he doesn't give, like you said, he doesn't give people
They're coming from the other side!
bad read on his players or not. And they're just kind of like leaning in.
What? How'd that happen? Is this an infinite swarm? That's something I actually don't know.
The other entrance!
Again, what the fuck is that? They're blocking my fucking counter. Look, what is that? Why is my counter like failing halfway through? Oh, that actually works. Yeah, what is that? Why is my attacking canceled like halfway through? Fuck, I should have gone to the bathroom before I started recording this. I don't know why I didn't. Fuck! Again, why is my counter not working? It's just all these enemies. For some reason, it's just like stopping halfway through. Fuck. Oh, wait. Where's the other gate? Nah, I don't know why I did that. I shouldn't have done that. Again, what is that? My animation's just like stopping halfway through.
Ezio, shut the gate!
But nobody agrees with her that Bailey should be targeted ahead of Avon. Everyone thinks it should be Avon.
The Baron de Valois signals from the field.
She's not going to be able to like get her way there, for now at least.
Bonjour, Général Dalpiano. Êtes-vous prêt à vous rendre?
Why don't you come closer and say that?
You must learn how to speak French. It would mask your barbaric sensibility.
Perhaps you could teach me, and I would instruct you in fight, since you seem to do so little of it.
As amusing as this parley has been, I'd like your unconditional surrender before sunrise.
Ha! My Lady Bianca will whisper it in your ear.
I believe another lady might object to that.
Mio marito vi ammazzerà tutti!
I'll kill you for tutto francese!
Calm down, for your wife's sake. You know my terms. Enter my camp unarmed at dawn. And practice your French. Soon all of Italy will be speaking it.
I'll get you pezzo di merda, figlio di puttana!
Implying that Kaser has some connections that maybe other people don't know about that make him potentially a worse person to keep in the game. But it's not really going to go anywhere because she chose David.
Ah, fuck.
That David is close to Kaser that way.
Right, and I feel like another thing too is that, like we said at the beginning, I just feel like all this campaign talk is not going to lead to much of anywhere. It's just going to end up with Janelle going home on Thursday, and it's going to leave Pacer in the house, and, you know, a majority of people want Pacer to do well, like the fans. And I feel like if she's telling anybody, and if Danny, that Danny is just going to go run to Cody and tell them, like, oh, Janelle said that, you know, Ian David Pacer, and this, that, and the other, and he has connections now, and they're like,
Steal a
okay,
man's
well,
wife
easy
and then go hide inside the fortress?
Better reason to.
Nothing hangs between your thighs. In fact, there is a hole there, so deep it reaches into the maledetto inferno.
What good are you poor tanks? We will regroup and fight through the gates as we get at the Arsenal.
The entrance is thicker with Frenchmen than the streets of Paris.
So we will climb the battlements.
They cannot be scared.
And so she
But
starts
the
counting
Slayer
to Danny.
will know what to do.
Where can
Maybe
I
this is
grab
the end.
different people to
I
somehow
enter at dawn
formulate
bearing
6
gifts.
votes?
And hope that
like
coward
I
spares
can
the
maybe
life.
get.
Perché non ci ho pensato
Bailey
prima?
is the
What
only
did I
one know
say?
for sure. Bailey
Call
will
your
vote
men
for
back to
me.
the barracks. I will explain
and then
there.
I would have to
You
also
better
get
have something
Kevin,
good.
And maybe
Fall back!
I get Dave Vaughn. And then I don't know. I could maybe grab like maybe I could go for David.
Okay, what I think I'll do is I'll go and go to this mission, play the cutscene, and then I'll go to the bathroom real quick, and then hopefully I'll be back soon.
That she could get. And this is the problem that I think a lot of players on the block have, which is that she's campaigning to get 6 votes, but she's way more likely to get 9 votes than 6 votes.
Yeah.
Right? Like, she's way more likely to have the entire house, the entire Cody group flip over to keep her, than she is to find 6 random people, you know, cobbled together to make 6. And with that in mind, the person that she should be campaigning to the most is Cody.
So, you have a plan.
Once inside, your men can overpower the camp's patrols, correct?
Yes, but
Especially if the patrols are taken completely by surprise.
ma certo.
Then we need to liberate several suits of French armor. At dawn, we are going to walk right in.
Ah! Ezio Auditore! You are truly a man after my own heart. Magnifico!
I will get the armor.
My troops will gather it from the dead. We will then depart from the north, so as not to arouse suspicion. And Ezio, make sure to kill them without a fight. The armor has to stay clean.
All right. So, sorry about that.
Lengthwise about Tyler.
Yeah, and
Ah, shit. Of course I did that. I always accidentally do that.
you don't want people to see, you don't want
Whatever.
it to get
Alright, I forgot I was live anyway, so that's fine.
it's like you don't want
Alright.
people to think that it's your idea, so you want it to think it's their idea. Like, oh, you said it, you know, let me nudge you towards
Actually, wait, since we're here,
and get information out of you, but it has nothing to do with me and trace back to me. So I can say that it's a good strategy, but at the same time, it might bug the living hell out of Cody or whoever else you might be talking
Fuck.
to. So it's like, I don't know. I want to say Danny kind of best games,
cool.
but stuff like this sometimes I'm like, is she slipping? Is she? I don't know. Hopefully,
She's just not very subtle, I feel. Again, I feel this way watching her. She mostly gets away with it, although Tyler's onto her, Cody was onto her. But other people aren't, like Janelle and Bailey, so it's like, I don't know. But for me, like, I feel like this is way sketchier than just straight up asking, like, how do you feel about Tyler? Ask, like, 5 preliminary questions where you obviously don't know the answer, and you're looking for a specific thing, and the determination that it shows that you continue to ask until you finally admit, like, okay, well, what I'm really asking for is, how do you feel about Tyler? That tells me that this is something that is, like, very much on your mind, and it's a much bigger giveaway to me than even just throwing out, like, you know, I was talking about Tyler, how you feel about Tyler. But, you know,
yeah, and it I'm playing both sides. Like, I don't know, that's just what it comes off to me a little bit. It's like, oh, if you were to go up to Cody and say, how do you feel about Janelle? Or, well, how do you feel about going after Pacer next week? Straight up kind of a situation. It's like, okay, she's with us completely. But if she's like, who do you want to target next week? Like, you know, kind of like stammering around the question. It just seems like, hey, maybe she's trying to continue a relationship with Pacer or whoever else.
well, Cody says about Tyler that he's difficult in the end. And Danny says, I completely agree. She says, after last time, jury vote. Like, everybody will be late. Definitely win this time. And she says, look, I want to be around for a long time, but, you know, eventually. Okay. Nicole comes and joins the conversation. Nicole lets them know that Christmas told her that Bailey said that she wants to put Cody up, and that Cody talks to a lot of people, so watch out for Cody. And Cody's like, are you serious? I will put her up. Why is she still going around? When did this happen? She's like, she told me today. And he's like, oh my god. This is terrible. This is terrible. So, this is bad. This is bad for Bailey.
Very bad for Bailey. And I she doesn't even really, like, know that she might become a target. Did that even happen, or I didn't see that on the feed?
So, Bailey has a lot of conversations with Christmas where she talks about a lot of things. She has said to Christmas in the past that Cody's got his hands in a lot of pots. I don't know if it happened that day, but she definitely had that conversation with Christmas in the past. So it wouldn't surprise me if Nicole got this information previously and decided to say it today because she's trying to shift the target from Davon to Bailey.
Do you think that that Nicole is going to try to put on? I know what Nicole is. I know that she's trying to make herself ally. Wants to keep Davon all to himself kind of a situation, but I don't know. I feel like, how do you not see that?
Fuck.
Like, how do you guys not see that this season? You know, it's the same thing as like, okay, well, why don't you just Nicole and Cody? It's the same kind of thing. I'll double the pay of whoever.
I mean, they definitely, like, they don't, like, feel like they never really got along this season, and they don't talk too much this season, and, you know, I don't know, I don't think that, like, they're a power duo by any means. I really feel like Nicole trying to protect Davon is less
fuck? Where's the thing? Oh, fuck off.
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, because
But they think she is.
that's true. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if they leave Pacer, then he's just going to hopefully continue unless he's, remaining lack of energy. I'm sure that he'll feel a little bit better within the next week if he stays, or when he stays. If they leave Pacer, then he's just going to build connections. So I really hope that, they leave him.
Why not?
I'm selfish, but.
This logic is unfortunately too sound, especially because it's exactly what happened to Danny in season 13, that she left Rachel in the game and then Brendan came back and then guess who won the game. So I do feel like
He is too
Kaser's
good.
chances
A
of
true
staying
inspiration.
are dropping for next week.
Bring me a suit of that perverted armor.
You are not wearing one.
Very soon.
What?
It is part of the plan. You surrender to us, we are bringing you to the Baron.
Buybacks,
Ah,
when they
yes.
don't happen, are
Your men attack on my signal.
ways.
Bene! Go change into
Janelle's
costume.
gonna have a conversation
Dawn
with me.
approaches.
She's like,
Get
"Oh,
into
where-
formation!"
Weird things. He says, I don't know. Campaign to get me out, so I'm just waiting to see how the house feels. Janelle's like, whoa, I mean, I just so you know, I voted for you to stay. It's like, well, there were lies going out there. You were manipulating Nicole Anthony. I was like, oh my god, on my life. That girl had a mental breakdown. I didn't do anything to her. And I don't have anything to do with Memphis either. Like, I swear to you, that was just,
I don't know why I just did that. That was a
lost it.
waste.
That was had nothing to do with me. So, like, don't think that way. So, well, you came together. I was like, yeah, but I voted for you. Does that really matter? Like,
We must follow the patrol.
that's in the
We
past.
cannot deviate or the Duke's men will know something is wrong.
The Baron thinks Cesare will allow the French to rule Italy.
Anything that you say.
So blinded by
Lied
the trick
to
of
for.
royalty and lie.
To you? What was the lie? What did I lie to you? It doesn't matter. The intent of trying to find a lie to get you to argue.
Might as well just look at this. Which, I think if I were to do the speedrun, obviously I would just do this Portrait Tower instead of going out of my way to do 2.
In that direction. So,
Did not mean to do that.
lies, rumors, speculation about me spread by you. Lies? No, I mean speculation. Maybe. Well, speculation about me. I came into this game last time.
I'm gonna intentionally fail this, but I wanna
was out.
get this done before.
And I came into this game. I wanted to
Alright.
do things. Say things. Yeah. So, you understand. Okay, you get it. It hurts my game when things like that happen.
We must follow the patrol.
Does that count?
Cannot deviate or the Duke's men will know something is wrong.
Guess we're good on that.
And like, what I wrote down what he said. He actually said, I have no historical reference to have trust with you. What does that even mean? Like, why would you say it like that? It was just so frustrating to watch. Like, when I was watching that on the feeds, I was like, I'm gonna cancel these feeds. And I'm like, I'm out. But it was, I don't know. And then he brought up the whole Nicole A thing. He's like, I believe that you used Nicole. And
Wait,
Oh,
what?
then I was just like,
How'd they fail the
this again,
assassination?
like, here we go, there's just not gonna be. Then it was the whole, like, the whole A, like, screwed over me.
What the fuck are they just standing in place?
And that's what it's about David being stubborn. It's like, he's not gonna budge on what he's,
What the fuck?
how he feels about the
There, I thought for hours you might
and then he says, oh, give me evidence. It's you, it's Nicole A. And, like, you campaigned against me. And
fuck? I've never seen this before in my entire life.
Yeah, and I will say again,
That was fucking weird.
I do think that,
The war going on for
you know, a
their
lot of
benefit.
people sort of saw this conversation via,
I bleed!
you know, transcriptions on Twitter, right?
What the fuck is going on here?
The words themselves, they sound particularly bad. Now, I
That was
actually
dumb.
think
Like,
this
what the fuck?
conversation is as
How did that fail?
tough
I
as
don't get it.
sounds. It's
Like,
just
all this is
very
fucked.
poorly communicated, right? Like, if I'm going to translate this conversation into, like, normal,
We must follow the patrol. We cannot deviate till the Duke's
What is
men will
going
know something is
on?
wrong.
What the fuck is up with this
Cesare
guy?
will allow the French
David
to
is
rule
just
Italy.
doing the thing where he tells somebody, I'm not going to vote for you because you're wrong, right? And what he's saying is, you campaigned against me last week. You spread rumors about me being in an all-guys thing, which has really hurt my game. And like, why would I want to work with you moving forward when that's what you did? You know, why would I want to save you? And Janelle is saying, what? I voted for you to stay. And he's like, that doesn't matter. And so she's like, well, I didn't lie about you. Yeah, but you spread rumors about me, which is as effective as lying about me, and it hurt my game when you did that, and it's not something that I appreciated. Like, that was like what you were trying to communicate, which sounds a lot more reasonable. Still not a great move to just be so open and dismissive to somebody, but like, much more reasonable than what he tries to communicate, which is
Your plan is brilliant.
historic.
I don't like using this kind of trick. I believe in fair fighting. May the best man win.
Cesare and the Baron seem to have a different style.
There will come a day in which men no longer cheat each other. None by this.
It's just
I've
dragged
heard that
out.
before.
Like, the way that you just kind of like condensed it into what, like 4 sentences was so respectable. I'm like, okay, you know what? Fine. Like, if that's how you feel, like, hey, I can move on to the next campaign. I don't think I got this guy. Let's move on. You know? Like, that was 4 sentences.
I
think
will
that
take care of
conversation
it.
was like freaking 20 minutes of story through. I was like, oh my god, like, just kill me now. But yeah, I don't know. They don't have a soul.
Yeah. So Kaiser's gonna talk with Janelle. Janelle is very frustrated with her conversation with David. She's like, this guy. What is wrong with him? And now I will say again, like Janelle in this conversation, like she's not good in this conversation either. You know, she's like she's very Janelle. Part of why I think we love her is that she's really bad at being fake, and she's also pretty bad at being genuine because she sounds fake when she's being genuine, and she sounds really fake when she's being fake. And so like,
Oh wait, what the fuck?
literally when Janelle ends this conversation with David, she's like,
And done with it.
he's like, I hope you
Perhaps you should avoid
understand.
the
She's like, I totally respect that, and you know, I respect you. You know, you're so clean, and I like that you clean the house, and so like I just have a lot of respect for that, and so you know, us.
Gave me like physical pain, like I shuddered a little bit. For both of them.
Yeah. But so she's frustrated with David. Kaiser is frustrated with Ian. He just had a conversation with Ian where, you know, before he was talking to Ian and it felt like they were connecting a little bit. Ian is now like completely shutting Kaiser out and still acting like he's gonna like it's hard to convey, like, when Kaiser talks
Les
to Ian,
soldats,
Ian was
conduisent au
basically
capitaine
like,
italien à son excellence,
this is kind
le
of the
baron.
situation you're in,
Il
but,
vous sera.
it's actually kind of a good one.
What part
So
of France
shouldn't
are
be
you
upset,
from?
And, you know,
Montréal!
down the line, I think that, you know,
Open
you
the
could
gates!
essentially be useful to me. And Kaiser's like, that was not fun. I did not like that
Then what is
conversation
the
with
French
Ian.
goes, if you ain't say.
Yeah, and another person who is not very great at being fake is also Ian. So
Yeah.
that wasn't great to watch either.
So Bailey's then gonna go and talk to Tyler. She goes up there and says, look, I want to continue our friendship. I want to continue to be friends with you. So with that in mind, I love our 6, but I've got Devon as my best girlfriend, my number one girl. I need a number one boy, and I feel like you are a good candidate for that, Tyler. Very funny way to approach that. So she's like, let's make it 2 right here. And Tyler's like, amazing. Down. I'm in. It's like let's make this happen. She's like, this is great. Like I want to be able to like continue this friendship with you both in the house and outside of the house. Like I feel like we can make this
General
work.
Dalviano.
We're at 30 minutes by this point. Let's just finish season 6.
Name.
Enough of your crap.
We'll have to think about it.
Release my wife.
But,
Such entitlement
within the
from a
6
man
there are
born with
now,
nothing
2.
to his name.
Mine is worth its currency.
From the previous day
Unlike
where they
yours,
talked about wanting
which
to
is
do this.
counter.
How dare
Heads up that like Day is
You
gonna come
think
and
that
talk to him,
commanding
too.
an army grants
And
you nobility?
there it is.
Nobility
This
comes
could
from
be
fighting
very
beside your
valuable
soldiers,
for both of their
not
games.
kidnapping
Again,
a
though,
woman
for
to
Devon,
cheat your way out
it
of battle.
might be
Why don't you grow up
late,
and release my wife?
to
You
save
savages
one of them.
never learn.
But this is potentially huge for at least one of them, potentially both.
I agree, and it's not something that that's happening this because like I said, it's way because Tyler comes so unless one of them wins either way, I feel like they have a good chance of being up there next to Pacer, or not both of them if they
Ezio, you have to save my wife. Take the rooftops.
It's just bad luck, I guess, and it's not even bad luck. It's like I feel like they could have had that conversation later.
Well, it is interesting to me. I feel like I imagine that what's going through Tyler's mind right now is
Get him.
with this conversation with Bailey. I think Tyler is now like fully committed to Bailey. Either he really burns her and takes her out pre-jury, or he has to remain mostly committed to this thing, because if he burns her in any way and she's in the jury, she will demolish him. She will do everything in her power to make sure he doesn't win this game. Because this is not just a game relationship. She makes that clear. This is personal. They want to be able to trust each other and work with each other and be friends outside of the game. And so Tyler, I think, even if he didn't want to be fully committed to this, I think he has to be, and I think he probably knows that. But I do think he wants to be, and I do think it's valuable to him. So this is a very interesting development, and I think it could be it could throw a big wrench into the plans of Danny in particular, but also potentially this group at large with Cody.
Definitely, and I feel like coming into the house, I feel like this is bound to happen, and I feel like particularly Tyler wanted this to
Respect
happen.
is earned, not
Obviously,
inherited or
the culture
purchased.
of the house, he didn't know
Perhaps
what
you are
happened in the house, so he was going to end up
I
in
need
alliance
more
and whatnot,
time.
but I feel like, what he
If you
built
see a body
really
in the
You're not
on
kidding.
Bailey's part,
Requiescat
for Bailey,
pace.
I think it's still a great thing, and I think that Tyler will remain loyal, like you said, because I don't think he wants to feel like he messed up 2 times with the same person. And his banding was this exciting vote, wasn't it? When he lost.
Yeah, I mean,
Fantasyleia!
any of the votes were technically the deciding votes.
Don't
But
ever
yes,
disappear
if he had had, well, the
I
thing
was
is,
lost
if he had
without
Bailey,
you.
he would have also had
Really?
like
But
I
you
think a
rescued
couple
me.
other votes.
Ezio came up with a
So yeah.
brilliant plan.
Yeah,
I did
so
not. It
hopefully,
was all your husband's idea.
he'll
It
wanna,
was?
like,
You
I personally
are
like
my
this duo. I
prince.
want to watch this duo.
Now
I
I
want to
better
see their
earn that
interactions
title.
because they had
You will.
previously played on opposite sides of the house. I want to
Thank
see how they
you.
can, and they had a huge blow up, obviously. So it's kind of nice to see how people can work together after having such a polarizing season. And I don't know how they've been on the off season or anything, but yeah, I'm excited to see what develops with that.
That's why I'm in second.
Yvonne is going to talk to Kaser. She lets him know that she loves him and doesn't want him to give up because he's kind of feeling down. He's kind of feeling like he doesn't want to campaign. She says, no, don't you do that. You got to campaign. They were going to want to be friends outside the house. And also, if he stays, they can work together. And that's something that Kaser wants. Kaser, and Janelle both are coming back around on Devon. That she is. They really thought that she had like ratted them out, but now they're feeling like it was more so Kevin and even more so Nicole Anthony. They have a long conversation together, Janelle and Kaser, about how like she screwed us so bad. She lit our games on fire and walked out the door. And Janelle's like, "What is wrong with this girl?"
Alright, well, yeah, next episode continue on. For now,
She
thanks for
had a
watching.
breakdown.